Hi, Shalom, Jacobs here at Schneider Children's Hospital in Israel. I've been told about it, I've heard about it, but to see it and to see the way that they think of the children in every single way. The medical treatment is the top in the world, but every other matter that the child needs, including all the family, is all taken care of. Being here today singing and giving gifts to the children has been my absolute honor and something I will never forget for the rest of my life. I hope I return here very soon and keep bringing joy to the children and to the Schneider Hospital. Keep doing what you're doing. It's magic. Thank you.
שיר למעלות, אשא עיניי אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי.
אני מבין עכשיו שאין לנו בית אחר. אין לנו בית אחר, אנחנו רוצים לחזור.
ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לך לשירייך אני כינור. ירושלים.
Our hearts are all here, and my whole life, my heart's with people in Israel, and I can't believe what happened. I can't believe what we're living through, both here and outside Israel, what's happened, and we're here.
I have two children, 4.5 and 1.5 years old. They were with me in the safe room in the house. My husband called me at 7:20, told me he got hurt. He also told me to call Shachar because her husband.
He called me too, her husband. He called me and he says, Avi says he loves you. And I didn't understand. And I told him what? And he said again, Avi says he loves you. And then I realized that both of them
it's a war. It's a war. Like I don't know, like hundreds of rockets and the fire from automatic guns. And you hear it getting closer, closer, and the WhatsApps in the kibbutz like, they're here, they're shooting me, help me please, and really no one comes. We are together since 11th grade, we met at school, and never apart since then, until Yom Shabbat.
אנחנו היינו בממ"ד, חמשתנו, אחרי זה סיפחנו עוד אמא ותינוק שככה רצה בחוץ, אז הכנסתי אותם אליי הביתה. בקצה השני של הקיבוץ הייתה את גיסתי וגיסי עם 3 ילדים, שניהם נרצחו מול הילדים, הם ראו הכל בעיניים שלהם. הקטנה אביגיל חטופה כרגע בעזה, 3.5. סיפורי זוועות, ואני...
ומיכאל ועמליה איתכם?
מיכאל עמליה אצלנו, כנראה שנשארו אצלנו לתמיד. חיצו אותם אחרי 14 שעות בערך, גם כן תחת אש מטורף, ניסינו להפעיל כל כוח אפשרי.
Would you say out of any of them that came into your yeshuv, or any stories you heard, that any of them had any mercy whatsoever, that maybe they changed thought?
I have a friend also from Be'eri that they took her from the house with 2 kids that are not hers. They're the neighbor's kids. They took her to the border, and when she got to the border, barefoot with a kid that was shot in his leg and a baby that is not hers. They said, okay, now you can go. And they filmed it, that day. Letting her go. A mother with 2 kids, and she went back to Israel alone. And then they spread it all over the world.
Definitely the most touching part of meeting those wives who lost their husbands was seeing their strength. Their strength, on the day that their husbands got murdered, how they locked themselves up for hours on end in these safe rooms, how they guarded their children, how they had to make those ultimate choices of leaving the safe room to try and go outside to maybe get help or to keep the children inside. And now the strength, seeing them relive and try to build back their lives again with their children. I have no words.
It's a day that I think they say October 7th. We still living here in Hatzalah, October 7th. It's still here. And people are still living on October 7th. I'm walking around like this all day. Thousands of lives were saved thanks to equipment and volunteers who went in during the fire to save lives. And we need to refurbish. We lost all that equipment that was used. This is going to replace the equipment that we used. So this is your parents. This is on behalf of Rabbi Chaim and Sarah Jacobs, Lubavitch, Scotland. Which is everything.
Just Hashem should give you the strength to continue doing everything you're doing and more, and with the help of everybody. Anyone that can help, United Hatzalah of Israel and Eli Bear, please continue to do so.
You and Ellie are the best of Am Yisrael, and United Hatzalah of heroes. You're
Friends, absolutely incredible mission, 4-day mission to Israel. From the first dinner where we met Gili's parents, to the Schneider Hospital, to Liado Hospital, to all the kibbutzim that we visited and sat and spoke with people, gave out gifts, clothing to anyone that needed, and meeting yesterday at the kibbutz and interviewing 4 people that lost their spouses, 3 girls that lost their husbands, and listening to the awful things that they went through, them and their children. Then afterwards meeting their children and giving out gifts to anyone we could. And just trying to uplift the spirits through song, through music, and through giving out gifts, whatever we could, to anyone that we met. Tonight, the highlight, going to the army base and singing for all our chayalim who are on the front line, protecting our country and seeing their spirit and their belief in Hashem. And I'm definitely leaving more uplifted. So I'm not sure what we gave them, but they definitely uplifted me. I'm ready to come back. Anyone that wants to join me in a mission, be in touch. This country needs our help right now, needs our love, needs whatever we can do to help him in any way, whether that's financially, whether that's helping in anything we can do to help another person. We can all do our part. Love from Israel. Sorry to go, but I'll be back very soon, please God. And may Hashem protect this amazing country and all the amazing people that are in it. And this is always our home. And when we are in such dark times right now, to know that we have our home not so far away is heartwarming. Love you all.